Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw is War. Live from Washington, D.C., where Y2J starts us off here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Listen to this crowd. No one
And Y2J making his way to the ring. He is very confident here tonight that he can beat his opponent, Brian Pillman. Now, he was not successful recently against X-Pac, as X-Pac was able to get the roll-up on him. However, Chris Jericho is here with a new thought process. He's putting his losses in the past, looking for the victory in the opener to Raw is War, or Raw is Jericho. Y2J, very popular with the fans all around the world. But will that popularity help him in this match and help him gain the victory? We shall find out now. As the loose cannon, Brian Pillman, his opponent, makes his way to the ring.
And approaching the ring, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 227 pounds, Brian Pillman.
And Pillman making his way to the ring. He is a lunatic. He is insane. And he is ready to wrestle here tonight in front of this Raw is War crowd. He spent some time working, fighting for the hardcore title, but tonight, it's to take on Y2J. Not a hardcore match, just a singles one-on-one contest. And Pillman, unlike Y2J, he does not look like he's in the greatest of mindsets, but that's Brian Pillman. He's quite deranged, but also a genius in the ring as these two lock up, collar and elbow, and Pillman quickly powering back Jericho. Jericho didn't have his footing under him. And breaking up. And oh, Jericho with a shot right to Pillman. Our referee blocking it up, breaking it up, blocking Pillman. Oh, and a back elbow. And now just stomping on the arm, Chris Jericho. He might be a fan favorite and these people cheer him, but he does not act very admirable in that ring. Takes the opportunities he can get. Irish whip now, Jericho. Oh, Pillman ducking the drop kick, and now Brian Pillman. Oh, huge reverse atomic drop. Pillman just dropping Chris Jericho right to the mat, and now look at this. And a stomp right to the knee. And trying to work on the legs again, but no. Just sending the heel into the face of Pillman, stunning him, and now Jericho. Oh, butterfly backbreaker. Pardon me, butterfly backbreaker. Oh, and a huge senton. Just crushing the wind out of Pillman's lungs. Now a pin. Jericho won. Just a one count. And look at this. Oh, and a kick right to the small of the back. And now stomps Jericho. Not giving in here. European uppercut by Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman, of course, very famous all over the world. And so is Jericho. Pillman with the strength. Oh, a powerbomb. Jericho went for the Hurricane Rana, and Brian Pillman powerbombed him. What a move. What a move. These two have been around for so long, and they still fight. Oh, they still have that passion. Oh, and now huge elbow right to the gut. Oh, and look. Back suplex by Jericho onto Brian Pillman. Now we're going to see, oh, and a kicking the knee. And now a pin. Jericho, 1, 2, and no. And Brian Pillman just drop kick to what looked like was his left shoulder. And now we're going to see, oh, a surfboard by Y2J, locking it in. Brian Pillman fighting, trying to get out of it, but Jericho has it locked in. Oh, and releasing him as Brian Pillman slowly gets up. Jericho's been working on the back quite some bit. As now Pillman, oh, going for the headbutt but an elbow. Jericho, a back elbow, second of the match. And now Pillman, though, reversing it. Go behind, and another reverse atomic drop. That hurts the tailbone. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, if your tailbone is injured, if your tailbone's broken, sometimes you can't even walk. And what that means, of course, is if Y2J's tailbone gets broken, he will most definitely not be able to beat Brian Pillman, as we see a power slam, a scoop slam. And now in the corner, those turnbuckles are soft, but not the softest, as Brian Pillman, what is he going to do? Tornado DDT! Jericho's skull set right in the mat, and a wise pin now. 1, 2, and no! And Brian Pillman, he looks like he could almost tear his hair out. He's looking for any way to beat Y2J. Oh, and a shot by Jericho. Jericho, Northern Lights suplex, no bridge. Now look at this, Lion Salt. That springboard moonsault, the Lion Salt. 1, 2, no. Pillman powering out. The will of Brian Pillman powering out, and Jericho just dropping him with the stomp once again to the back, and a shot to the back. Oh, a huge slam, dropping him right to the mat as Jericho, look at this, he looks like he's primed for something. Oh, dropping him down, double leg takedown. Jericho, turn him over, walls of Jericho, has it locked in. Brian Pillman's crawling, Pillman is crawling. Oh, and not able to hold that in. Brian Pillman, though, the small of the back. Oh, just being worked on by Jericho this whole match. And that walls of Jericho was not helpful too. And no. Brian Pillman, you can see he's hurt. He's hurting here tonight as Jericho just tearing him apart. Inverted suplex, dropping him right down to the canvas, and a kick to the back again.
We've seen this man at his very best.
What are we going to see now as Jericho, Lion Salt, huge Lion Salt pin. This has got to be it. 1, 2, and that is it. Not able to get out, not able to kick out. Brian Pillman has been beat by the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. Y2J. What a match these two put on. We saw this was the beginning of the onslaught to the back. That back suplex hurts a lot. But all those moves, those kicks, those stomps, that surfboard stretch, that bow and arrow surfboard, the walls of Jericho. Brian Pillman, it hurts to kick out once you've been through punishment, but once you've been through punishment, mainly focused on the back, that is hard as well. Pillman, he looked to be coming back, he looked to be fighting back, but was not able to off the tornado DDT, and it was just too late. Northern Lights suplex, bridge. Jericho saw the positioning. Lion Salt. 1, 2, and no. Pillman powering out. Jericho did it again the second time, and it paid off. Y2J picking up the victory over Brian Pillman.
Here's your winner, Chris Jericho.
And that's a huge
And Jericho picking up the victory here tonight, gaining back some of that momentum he has lost in the past. Very fired up as these fans are very behind Y2J. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our next contest as William Regal takes on Mankind in a non-title matchup here tonight. And Regal making his way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Lord Steven Regal.
And Regal has been Intercontinental Champion since the start of Universe Mode. Has not lost that title. Defended it against Chris Jericho successfully. Winning off of roll-ups. Winning off of Regal plexes. As he takes on Mankind here tonight. We've not seen Mankind in action for quite some time. He comes and goes. But a win here tonight might mean that he stays for quite some time.
And approaching the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 287 pounds, Mankind.
What a reaction from the
And Mankind making his way down to the ring, wobbling, hobbling, not able to walk straight. Obviously, all that time he spent in Japan, of course, under a different, more extreme name, took a toll on him. But most definitely, I would have to say that Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker truly gave Mick Foley the beating of a lifetime as these two go on. But look at this, and Regal quickly has the arm. He is one of, if not the greatest technical wrestlers to grace a wrestling ring, but no doubt about it, he is the best technical wrestler in the whole Raw is War locker room as he works on the shoulder of Mankind.
into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one competitor comes out ahead here.
And from behind now, oh, dropping him down. Regal now, what is he going to do? Is he going to be able to get out? And no, just powered down by Mankind. We've seen two lunatics in matches against two international stars. I'm talking about the international stars being Chris Jericho, oh, and William Regal. And oh, Regal just sending his face right down. And the lunatics being Brian Pillman and Mankind. Look at this, arm trap, belly to belly, Regal. Strong offense starting it off here tonight. Oh, Mankind able to fight back, and now a stomp to the back, keeping him down. Not necessarily to hurt him, but to just force him down and a headbutt. Regal down. The Intercontinental Champion does not look to be doing that well, as we see a back body drop changing the momentum of this contest. Now Regal, what is he going to do? Has the arm. Oh! Huge shoulder right in to the shoulder. And oh! Working on the leg. I said that Mankind was not a technical wrestler, but he's bringing out some technical moves here tonight. Mixed with a bit of his old flavor with those shots to the skull, those huge right hands, and now against the ropes. Back body drop. Regal now. Oh, getting kicked in the back and just staring Mankind down. Oh, Mankind though, a jawbreaker. Regal is tough, but Mankind is no doubt about it tougher. Oh, punch to the ribs, and now Regal, oh, those left hands, elbow. And now what are we going to do? What is he going to do? What are we going to see as Regal? Inverted suplex on Mankind right there. William Regal just wrestling, I guess you could say, circles around Mankind with a second inverted suplex. Oh, and a kick right to the jaw. William Regal is ruthless. Oh, and a bulldog. Bulldog just dropping William Regal down to the mat. What a move. As Regal, you can see he's stirring now. Starting to crawl. Mankind lifting him up. And, oh, snapmare now. And those elbows. Raining down a barrage of elbows. Oh, look at this. Oh, and a clothesline by Mankind. Using that left arm might not be the wisest thing. As now we see Regal sent into the corner. Mankind backing up, and he's going outside the ring.
I'm having a hard time figuring out
what kind of lunacy is Mankind going for?
I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
That table being torn apart, and Regal now not taking any of it, throwing it back in the ring. Regal wants to keep this a wrestling match. As we see now, third inverted suplex of the match. Regal he knows how to take you apart. He can take you apart with suplexes, with punches, with chain wrestling. As we see a knee to the gut. Oh, Mankind now choking the life out of Regal. And now what are we going to see as Regal crawling his way up? As noted, he is the IC title holder with a roll-up one. No, he holds the Intercontinental title. And what will that mean once we get to our pay-per-view, which is not next episode, but the episode after? Oh, and a huge right hand. The power of the punch. I think I saw Regal put those brass knucks on. Butterfly suplex, now a bridge. Regal, 1, 2. No. Not able to pick up the victory off the butterfly suplex with the power of the punch. Mankind has a strong, hard skull. Oh, and a knee right to the jaw. Trying to go for the side slam. Regal was fast. Oh, and another moment of being fast with that snap jab, that chop. And what are we going to see? Russian leg sweep. But as noted, what will happen as Regal defends his Intercontinental title at our next pay-per-view. Oh, the knee right into the canvas, and he defends it against the world's strongest man, a member of the nation, Mark Henry. What will happen there? As what are we going to see now? No! Regal taunting the fans, making them think he's going to drop. Oh, Mankind through the table, but he's not. And what are we going to see as Regal looks out at the fans? He is proud of what he's done. These fans respect him, but they do not cheer for him. Oh, look at this. No! Regal Plex, are we going to see it? Regal Plex with a pin. No! Mankind grabbing the ropes. Grabbing the ropes was Mankind right there. Oh, and a snapmare now, and Regal twisting the skull slowly and cranking it back as he has him up for a second time now. Oh, look at this. Regal with the neck breaker. The arm trap neck breaker by William Regal. What a move, and going for the pin off of it. 1, 2, and no! Not able to get the victory off that neck breaker. Usually hits that neck breaker as a lead up before he hits the Regal Plex or the Regal stretch, but I think it is. Second time's a charm, will it be? Going for the pin, nowhere close to the ropes. Regal Plex, bridge. 1, 2, and that is it. William Regal picking up the victory over Mankind, the IC champ. Looking very strong going into our pay-per-view event. This crowd truly got a treat here tonight. William Regal wrestled a clinic, and Mankind played catch up, but he could not catch up. And oh look, those brass knucks, you saw him. He took those out of his trunks and then threw them off to the side, hitting Mankind in the head. Beautiful bridge right there. 1, 2, no.
Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights.
As noted, these two just wrestled. Saw that neck breaker, could have been it. Regal, of course, dragged him closer to the center of the ring, not wanting to get a rope break again, but was not able to pick up the victory over Mankind.
Talk about crowd pleasing.
But it was with a Regal Plex. And the pin. 1, 2, 3. William Regal is your winner.
Here's your winner, Lord Steven Regal.
What an amazing match.
And William Regal is walking out the victor here tonight. The IC champ, winning in the non-title match, pardon me. William Regal defends his title at our pay-per-view. What a match, but another match that is insane. Paul White takes on Mark Henry. 1-on-1 here tonight. World's largest athlete versus the world's strongest man. Big Show making his way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 425 pounds, Paul White.
Now, recently, the Big Show, or Paul White, as you can call him, has been dominant. As dominant as Mark Henry. So, backstage officials decided to make this match Big Show versus Mark Henry. 1-on-1. These two men will fight. Choke slam versus World's Strongest Slam. Who will walk out the victor? We shall hopefully see, as the Big Show looks ready tonight for this match. He does not have fear in his eyes, but he does not have confidence either. And Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, making his way to the ring.
And approaching the ring, representing the nation of domination, from Salisbury, Texas, weighing in at 400 pounds, Mark Henry.
You can feel
And Mark Henry making his way to the ring here tonight.
Certainly has his game face on. Beating him tonight is not going to be easy.
What will we see here tonight from Mark Henry? Will we see a victory? Or what will happen? Will we see a loss? Mark Henry, of course, undefeated here in Universe Mode. Can't say the same about Paul White. Of course, D'Lo Brown holds the hardcore title currently. Farouk holds the world title currently. Going into our next pay-per-view. Oh! Mark Henry, as we go out of our pay-per-view, could hold the IC title. But my goodness! Just taking the assault to Paul White in the early goings of this match. The world's strongest man picking up the 500-pound athlete. Snake Eyes on the corner. Big Show. Oh, huge shoulder tackle. Just dropping Mark Henry. He is not stronger than Mark Henry, but... Oh! but he is bigger.
I heard he was baptized at SeaWorld. He's standing right in front of us, and he can only be described as one of the largest men I've
And
ever
look
seen.
at this. What are we going to see? Power bomb.
Upset this man, or he will crush you.
Makes the cover.
Pin 1, 2, and no.
I can't believe it.
Not able to get the victory over the Big Show with that power bomb.
Giant fingers around your neck for the choke slam. Forget it. There's no breaking free
Against
from
the
his
ropes.
monstrous grasp.
Over the top. Big Show sends Mark Henry. As now, what are we going to see? Both men on the outside. Oh, catching the fist in a headbutt.
Escalate quickly, and this
Mark
is
Henry
These two don't
not
like each other, and we're gonna
taking
find out how much they really do
any of the
dislike each other
assault.
in this match.
Oh, huge takedown. That slam as Henry. Very dominant. So far here tonight, Big Show has fought back, but to no avail, sent in to the barricade. We're at a 5 count, sent back in the ring. Henry, oh, just choking Big Show
I swear his entire hand
with that strong grip he has.
Superstars.
You know, I've noticed the same thing, Cole. It's freaky how big Paul White.
Single leg Boston Crab now. What are we going to see? Will we see a tap out by Big Show as he pulls him and Mark Henry to the ropes?
What diabolical things
And
are
no,
going
Mark
through
Henry
the
letting him out of the hold.
You get in control like this,
He saw that Big Show was too close. Oh, and a headbutt.
scene here.
Going for a stop, but no. Big Show fought back. Oh, no, and an STO.
What an idiot.
And Mark Henry, very proud of what he is doing here tonight. Irish whip, no. Oh, shoulder tackle immediately, not letting Mark Henry gain any potential momentum. As we see, oh, trying to snap the neck. But no, Henry fights back, and one punch stops the Big Show as he lifts him up and just drops him to the mat. Oh, and a back elbow by Show. Big Show, what are we going to see him do? Backbreaker. And now again.
What a slam.
Oh, and just dropping Henry over his head. My goodness. Oh, and now a single leg of his own. Single leg of his own on Mark Henry this time.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Oh, and a shot right to the back of the skull.
Trying, Michael.
Oh, and a punch to the gut.
He's simply
Oh.
reminding him that he's here.
And an Irish whip. And another Irish whip. Mark Henry slowly making his way to the corner. Oh, throwing down Big Show. Look at this. Henry
Get over the size of this.
dropping his body, all his weight onto the Big Show
He's a
as he picks him up now. Choke slam on the Big Show.
Nasty. I don't care what they call Paul White. Just as long as
Mark
he's
Henry
in there.
is
Every
just
bit of it.
decimating Paul White here in this match. Lifting him over the shoulders. Oh, power slam.
despite the fact he's from Texas. Mark Henry's going to win this.
Yeah, I don't think Mark Henry likes anything from Oklahoma.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. That huge Oklahoma military press. Henry, though, sending Show careening over the top, almost into the barricade with such ferocity.
Will it be?
And look, oh, in the corner. What are we going to see? Pulling him out. No! Picking him up through the barricade.
For everyone at home.
Oh my goodness, right through the barricade. Mark Henry sends the Big Show.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
And you hear him say, that's what he does.
How much damage did that do?
A lot. from the
What
looks of it.
a huge statement he just made on the Big Show.
There's going to be a lot of offense.
We're at an 8 count. Show's on his knees. 9. Big Show rolls in the ring.
What happened to you?
Mark Henry just throwing him down. Henry is ruthless. He does not care. Look at this. Oh, a backbreaker and just rolling him off. He sent him through the barricade. He lifted him up over his shoulders, and Big Show has barely had any offense. Show now making his way outside the ring. Under the ring. Big Show looks to get disqualified. No! Just trampling. Just destroying. Running through the Big Show. Mark Henry. He is a monster, ladies and gentlemen. Ow! And working on the arm. Big Show trying to get any advantage he can. No, a shot to the back. No! Wrestling takedown number 2. This time in the ring and not outside. And now look at this. Oh, just crushing the back of the Big Show again. And what are we going to see? Henry.
Look at this. Could it be?
Picking him up over his shoulders again. 500 pounds Oklahoma Slam. What are we going to see? Henry. He's ready. He's primed. What are we going to see? Are we going to see it? World's Strongest Slam. Nobody's kicked out of this move. And just dropping him. 1, 2, 3. Mark Henry just vanquished the world's largest athlete
I can't believe what we saw in that match.
in mere minutes. That was one of the most dominant performances I have seen in pro wrestling, and my goodness, I think it's the most dominant I've ever seen someone
And here's some highlights from
to the Big Show. That World's Strongest Slam, and Mark Henry barely covered him, so he knew Big Show was done.
Here's your winner, representing the Nation of Domination, Mark Henry.
Big win over some very
And Henry even able to scare our referee. He scared him out of the ring.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this
Mark Henry,
appears to
just a monster. The Nation of Domination has unleashed their secret weapon, their beast. How will he fare against William Regal? What chance does Regal have at our pay-per-view? But what chance does Austin have? He's been at the losing end of the Nation for quite some time due to outside interference. As he goes one-on-one tonight against Kama Mustafa before his match against Farouk in the main event of our pay-per-view.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Farouk, representing the Nation of Domination, from the Red Light District, weighing in at 330 pounds, Kama Mustafa.
Whatever this superstar is,
And Kama Mustafa making his way to the ring.
WWE's absolute best, preparing to square off here.
As we see the world champion, the WWE champion, is in the ring. By any means necessary, that is how the Nation rolls. That's how they work. We see the same here tonight. Farouk is at ringside, and I'm getting word that at our pay-per-view, Farouk will go up one-on-one with Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's not new, but what is new is there will be no one at ringside.
And approaching the ring, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin making his way to the ring. Every single fan in this building is on their feet for Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin 316 is here. And you can see Kama Mustafa quickly leaving the ring. Farouk observing. Stone Cold. We've seen Austin have that knee, that left knee hurt him. He's had it taped recently, but it is not taped here tonight. could it mean that Stone Cold Steve Austin has healed that injury? We know he has knee issues, but what could that mean? As here tonight, these two get ready to go one-on-one. Oh, and a clothesline right out the gate. And a kick to the top of the head. Austin just laying in those stomps. Neck breaker now. All in front of Farouk, who did not expect this. The nation could not have expected this, and the fans could not have expected this. And Austin, he almost looks to be enjoying the punishment he is putting in on Kama Mustafa. And look, already distracting him. Farouk trying to get the attention of Austin. It seems to have worked. Back suplex. What a back suplex on to Austin. Austin, though, pushing Mustafa off. Stone Cold, of course, a former WWE champion, but has not held that gold for quite some time.
These competitors will always be looking to
oh, and an elbow, no. An elbow stopping Kama Mustafa, and now, oh, with a kick, pushing him back. Oh, and a clothesline right in the corner. Mustafa, though, pushing him off. Oh, and a punch right to the head, that right hook. And now a clothesline. Kama Mustafa has wrestled, in WWE for years and has been part of the Nation of Domination as one of its members for quite some time. Gutbuster now. But he has not held the WWE title. Oh, and a punch. Who knows what could happen. We could see Nation member against Nation member for that title. What a match that would be. Oh, look at this. Punch right to the side of the skull. That right hook right to the side of the skull of Austin. Potentially breaking his jaw as we see an inverted DDT, and now a pin. Stone Cold down. Not even a 1 count. Stone Cold Steve Austin breaking out of it. Austin now with a punch of his own. Stone Cold. Oh, Irish whip by Austin. And look at this, Farouk distracting Stone Cold. Second time in this match. Kama Mustafa able to get the upper hand. Backbreaker. Huge backbreaker on Stone Cold. Uranagi. Just dropping him down with that Uranagi slam. And now power slam, body slam, no, neck breaker. Oh, and going for the clothesline, but Farouk got out of the way. Gutbuster in his own now by Austin. As Austin waits in the corner. Oh, look, he's heading to the outside. Stone Cold Steve Austin flipping off Farouk. Farouk comes close. Stunner on the outside. Flipping off the WWE chip. And no, taken down. Farouk was reeled in by Austin, flipping him off. But Austin got the upper hand as Mustafa sends him into the steps. Oh, getting those steps, potentially use them as a weapon. Austin back in the ring, though. He knows the damage that steps can do to a body, to a human being. And now look at this. Suplex, dropping him down. Oh, and a stomp right to the chest. Lay in those stomps. And now, oh, in the corner. And oh, and a huge neck crank again. Neck crank. Second and third time cranking that neck. Farouk seems to have semi-recovered from that stunner. Oh, big boot miss. Austin, go behind. Stone Cold with those back elbows, those strikes. He is a brawler through and through. Neck breaker. Pin. 1, 2. No. Not even a 2. Austin not able to be taken down so far for more than a 1 count. Stone Cold What is he gonna do? Oh!
D'Lo Brown, who beat them on a pay-per-view in May 1998.
Oh, and a punch right to the temple. And a kick to the back. Kama Mustafa with all these strikes. Got him up. No. Austin pushing him off. Stone Cold up. DVD Death Valley Driver. What are we going to see now? Got him up. Side kick right to the jaw. Huge kick right to the jaw. Pin now 1. No. That heel going into the jaw, but still not able to hold him down for more than 1. Oh, and a jawbreaker. Austin with a punch. No. Oh, a forearm. Oh, and a front-facing slam. What a move. Just sending Austin into the mat. Oh, and a stomp to the gut now. Again, just working on him. And look, breaking the eyes of Stone Cold. Kama Mustafa, belly to belly now. As Mustafa now picking up Austin. No. Rolling him over.
These competitors have so much resolve. It's going to take a minor miracle to keep one
What
of
are
them
we going to
down.
see now? Oh, that knee right into the skull of Austin. It rattles the skull, but also jerks the neck to the side. Austin has had a history of injuries with his neck. Uranagi again. That Uranagi slam by Mustafa. What a move. Oh, and a stomp to the gut, to the chest, to the stomach. Oh, and a second kick right to the jaw. Mustafa, though, off balance. Has taken a lot of abuse in this match. Stone Cold needs to fight back. 1, 2. Oh, and Austin kicking out. Kama Mustafa with that huge heel right to the face of Stone Cold. Austin, starter out of nowhere. Stone Cold trying to take down Farouk. Austin trying to take down Farouk, but not able to. Look at this, calling him up. Second one. Kick. Stunner. Second stunner in a row pin. Oh, and the referee being distracted by Farouk, the WWE champion, utilizing his ability at ringside. And look at this. A referee. Is he doing it? Yes. He is called and he is ejected. Farouk and Austin gave him a salute on his way out. But my goodness, and now what are we going to see? Neck breaker. Oh, but Austin is hurt as well. Stone Cold is hurting. Austin, arm over. 1, 2. No, getting out of it. At a 2 count. Stone Cold Steve Austin trying to get the victory any which way. Austin is not going to be fresh for our pay-per-view at the rate this match is going. Huge club to the skull. Got him up. Death Valley Driver. Yes, it is. D. And now calling him up. Austin being called up. What are we going to see? Oh, and a kick. Pardon me, a punch. Snapmare. Oh, and has that chin lock. Trying to make Austin either tap out or fall asleep due to lack of air. Oh, and just pulling back. Oh, and throwing down Austin. Austin being persistent as always. Over the top. And now Stone Cold just waiting. Telling him to come bring it. Oh, STO, and he brought it. Austin now kicked in the chest. Stop, miss. Punch. Punch by Austin, those haymakers. Uranagi. Dropping him to the mat. Austin. Stone Cold being lifted up. That kick, again, right to the jaw. Mustafa, though, will he be able to capitalize? Pin now on Austin. 1, 2. No, Austin powering out. Kama Mustafa has hit that 3 times. Most men will get knocked out after 1 and maybe even withstand 2. But no man can withstand 3 and a stunner. Out of nowhere, a stunner. Pin. 1, 2, 3. Stone Cold with a Stone Cold stunner out of nowhere, picking up the victory in this hard-fought war. My goodness, what a match. So many Uranagi slams, so many kicks, so many moves. Kama Mustafa was running out of moves to take out Austin with. Most definitely, it would have taken 2 stunners to keep, 1 stunner to keep down Kama. But it would take, obviously, 2. No doubt about it. But Farouk's involvement in the decision there forced Austin to rethink his plan. He had to take a bit more punishment. Kama Mustafa was tied out, and then Austin took the opportunity and dropped him with a huge Stone Cold stunner. We saw his elbows right to the jaw. Kama Mustafa turns around, and a stunner out of nowhere. As Austin then with the pin. 1, 2, 3. What a match.
Here's your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Stone Cold picking up the victory on Kama Mustafa. And he looks strong going into our pay-per-view. What will happen? Our last episode of ECW is next. Ladies and gentlemen, huge matches, huge action. I hope you did enjoy this very much. I will see you later. Bubbles! Out.